All right, guys. So I want to tell you about a little story of my life. 3 months ago, I left my job as a high ticket closer where I made my first $10,000 a month. In fact, the last month of me being at that company was my first ever 10K a month. And the reason that's such a big thing for me, by the way, is because if you look at my main channel, I've been in business for a very, very long time and I've never actually hit $10,000 a month. And the reason for that, by the way, is just because of who I am. My identity is flawed, right? Now, long story short, after my brother passed away, I took life very, very seriously. And maybe a month after or so, I landed a role as a high ticket closer. And 3 months later, I hit 10K a month. I moved to a different country. I hit a ton of my goals. And with that being said, when I hit my first 10K a month as a closer, I had a very big emotional crash. I fell into a depression. There was some days I didn't even get out of bed. And that was all because I hit 10K a month in the wrong vehicle. I always wanted to have a marketing agency. I always wanted to get to 10K a month, but I never did. And the fact that I did it in a different vehicle really, really bothered me. So I made the decision to, I left that company. And as a matter of fact, I started a YouTube series, as you guys know. And now we're on the second month, where every single day I would document my journey to $10,000 a month. And I told everyone, I told myself, I told you, I told God that I would hit $10,000 a month in 90 days. And I want to film this video as a man and just say that I'm not going to do it, that I can't do it because I'm not good enough right now. And that's okay. Long story short, the first month of me being in business was amazing. I was on track. I signed 3 clients. We did, I think, around 3K in revenue from a 1K ad spend. I put in 1K, I got back 3K, had 3 clients. And everything was looking good. We had 3 clients. They were happy. They were very big companies. I thought I'd be able to get results for them. Things just didn't work out. The first client, we didn't get results for him. We had to refund him, but most likely we're going to keep $400 of his money, so it's fine. Second client, we're not getting results for. Third client is going live tomorrow. Now, with that being said, the reason I film this video is because this is a second month summary of the challenge, where the last 4 weeks, I want to go over how it actually went in this video. But before I open up the Google Doc and the trackers and the ads, I want to talk about one thing, and that was everything started to fall apart when I made the idiotic decision of turning off the ads. Because I had a problem where I had 3 clients, none of them were getting results, and I told myself, let me turn off the ads until I figure it out. And there's a famous quote, and the famous quote, I don't know who this is from, but it's like, if you stop a clock, sorry, if you turn off the ads because you want to save money, that is just like stopping a clock, hoping to save more time. It doesn't make sense, right? And I made the idiotic decision of keeping the ads off for 4 weeks where I didn't sign any new clients, I didn't get any more data points, and therefore I just plateaued. I stayed where I lost all my momentum. Now, again, this was a really bad decision, and I know this is such an obvious thing which you never turn off the ads, but I made that dumb decision because I thought I could figure service delivery out in a week. Anyhow, again, this is the month 2, and judging from this month, again, like I let you guys down. I let myself down. I let everyone around me down because I started this challenge with 100% confidence that I would hit 10K a month in 90 days. The first month we were on track to do so, but I made some bad decisions. I got distracted with some people from my life, and I just didn't want it bad enough because I was so distracted. And my whole life I've been chasing this goal, and I haven't been able to do it after so long. And I actually did do it, but I did it in the way that I didn't want to do it, which was a different vehicle. Now, the reason I filmed this video is because the company I was closing for 3 months ago, it was ran by an 18-year-old who makes 400K a month with the business. And one of the biggest life lessons that he gave me, because he was like my first ever father figure, like role model. The biggest lessons he gave me that really changed my life is in a marathon, the person who finishes last is still a winner. And that's the mentality I have to take. And I have to tell you guys that I can't hit 10K a month in 90 days. I'm sorry, I can't do it. So instead, I'm pivoting this YouTube series that instead of hitting it in 90 days, which I'm not capable of doing because I'm not good enough, instead, I'm going to document my journey every single day until I hit 10K a month. No matter how long it takes, I'm going to document every day. And from this video you guys are going to see, I'm going to put my balls on the table and make some very big decisions right in this video that will be me burning the boats and will make sure that I put myself in the best possible position to get the results I want. Let me show you what I have right here on my desk. Right here on my desk, I have a sticky note. And it says, okay, you can't read that because it's in reverse. But essentially what it says is no matter what happens, I will hit $10,000 a month in revenue. Now, this is the second month of the challenge. We're changing it up. I'm going to show you, I'm going to open up the Google Docs right now, the trackers, the revenue dashboards, the freaking payment processors, and I'm going to show you exactly what the last 4 weeks of my life has looked like. So let's get into it. Okay, so the month 2 summary, here we have it open. Month 2, we signed our third client, but it's technically attributed to the first month. I took my foot off the gas completely on acquisition, B2B acquisition. Again, massive blunder, lost all my momentum. Now, looking at the business ops side of things, 1.5 front end ROAS net. So realistically, it's around 2, but if you like factor in some other stuff in there, it's 1.5x ROAS. 3 clients signed, churned 1 active, 1 launching tomorrow. Biggest lesson, took my foot off the sales machine, off the gas, you can say. Now, what I actually failed to add in here as well is one of the biggest things, I guess, which is a big win, is I tested so many different things. The reason I lost the first client is because I tested so many different things because I never had a client this niche before. And therefore, I really dialed in what works well for my industry, service delivery wise. As an example, first client we launched, we did image ads, instant forms, and then after a few weeks, we pivoted to UGC AI video ads plus landing pages, right? So in a sense, it's not like we lost a ton of different. It's not like we wasted a lot of time. We just burnt a lot of time learning things that I could have learned faster, right? And now going back to the sheet, what I'm gonna do in this video is I'm actually gonna drop 2K in this video. I'm gonna drop 2K into Facebook ads on this video live, right? Now, going into tab 2, I have a few different things that I can do. Again, I'm turning up back on the sales machine in this video. I'm never turning it off again because I learned. So that being said, I have 3 options here. Let me move my thing here. Either I can spend 50 a day, 75 a day, or 100 a day. Now, 50 a day, it's too low. That's what we've spent so far. It's just not enough money, right? I can spend 100 a day, which honestly is probably going to be the most riskiest, most ballsiest thing I can do, which is going to put me in the best position. But I don't think it's smart either because we still have problems in the service delivery side of things. What I think is the best thing to do is to meet in the middle and drop 2.2K in the next 30 days on running ads at $75 a day. This makes the most sense logistically and emotionally. Now, again, because I have nothing to hide, I want to show you guys my current financial situation because I want to show you that I'm actually taking a risk. So currently, I have 8K USD saved in the bank. Now, if I open up my bank accounts here, I have around 4.5K in this bank. On my alt bank, I have another 1.2K GBP, and then I have another 1K somewhere in the ether, right? So I have around $8,000 to my name right now. I burnt a lot of money this year. I was a bit retarded. Anyways, 3K is going into my business. Facebook ad spend, go high level subscription, software expenses, whatever it is, That's how much I'm putting in to the business in the next 30 days. I have 3K as an emergency fund if I lose everything. I have that. And then I have 2K for my lifestyle, which is going to cover the next 3 months of my life. Now, with that being said, that is my financial situation, guys. It's nothing cool. But what I am going to do is if the next 30 days do pay off and I hit these numbers right here where I sign 4 to 5 clients, I'm going to remove my emergency fund from my life and drop it all into ads. And we're going to go to like 100 a day, $200 a day, plus the front end cash we collect. Because that should put me in a very good place to get a 10K a month as fast as possible. Now, the third thing I'm going to do as well is, like I said, I have to change the challenge from 90 days to however long it takes. So that's the month 2 summary. It's again, the biggest thing is, man, I took my foot off the sales machine and that killed all my momentum. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drop 2K into Facebook ads, and it's going to be so fucking painful, but I have to do it. And it's going to be very uncomfortable, but we're going to do it. I'm going to do it right now. And just like that, boom. Hey guys, we're adding the last grand to the account. This is so hard for me to do. Oh, one sec, guys. I think we got an issue. Okay, so I can't add any more money to the account, but I was literally ready. I literally transferred the money. Now I was going to drop another 2K in. Okay, so I was ready to drop 2K, but Facebook had other plans. I had no idea what happened. Like, I was ready to burn the boats, but I guess Facebook has other plans. Anyways, last thing I guess I want to end this video with is I have to change a challenge, like I said before, and that hurts a lot. That is very hard for me to say, that I have to change a challenge. Other thing I'm going to say is I look back at the last 60 videos I've posted, and I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy. Because they're very inconsistent and they don't actually show you the progress I'm doing. So I'm going to change moving forward is we're going to have accountability videos every single day going out where I'm going to show you guys a spreadsheet that is going to show you every single day what I did. What action items did I do that day? Did I stay consistent to my habits? Did I wake up on time? Did I do XYZ? So you can actually see every single day that I'm staying consistent. Because in the past, I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to show you guys what my day actually looked like. But we're going to change that. The other thing I want to say as well is most of this business, it just comes down to this game of business. It really just comes down to mindset and who you are as a person. It's so easy to see success. And I know for a fact that no matter what happens, I will hit 10K a month. The same way I know that no matter what happens, I will eventually hit 100K a month in revenue. I know I will. Genuinely, I know I will. But the biggest thing that is going to hold me back and has held me back is the identity that I've had my whole life. I've had a very traumatic life and I've never actually dealt with the trauma. I've always just buried it or channeled it in a very wrong way. Now, with that being said, this isn't coming from a place of like 3 a.m. motivation of changing my life. This is coming from like a very authentic, raw place. But another mistake I made the last month is I've been distracted with the wrong people in my life. So I'm optimizing my life today for one goal. I think I need to stop bulking. I think I need to stop every other thing that's going on. And I need to optimize my life for one goal, which is growing the business. And what that looks like is just saying no to people. Saying no to friends. Saying no to girls. Saying no to my roommate. Saying no to everything outside of working. And that's hard for me to do. But that's what it takes to win. The same way me dropping 2K, which is approximately 33% of my net worth in one video, that's what it takes to win. I was prepared to do that. And I am willing to do whatever it takes to win. I don't care if it takes a week, a month, a year, a decade. I will wait and I will work every day to make sure I hit my goal. And yes, I've said that before and my actions haven't reflected it. But things have changed in regards to like the last few months of my life. Things have really changed. After my brother passed away, I took my life very seriously and a lot of things have changed for me. So that being said, I mean, even though we only dropped 1K on the ads in this video, in a way, the boats are still burnt. And tomorrow we're launching a new client. We're going to get them results. We're also relaunching B2B ads and we're going to go harder. We're gonna optimize my life, not for bulking, not for going out with friends, not for dealing with insecurities I have or trauma. I'm optimizing my life to make money. Because again, in the beginning of this video, I'm sure you can hear my voice, but I was pretty close to crying. And even now, a part of me really wants to cry. Because I feel like I am the person who makes 10K a month. I believe that I make 10K a month. But to sit and say that I can't do it in the time frame that I promised you guys I would, it hurts a lot. Because I am a man who, when I say I will do things, I do them. But I'm not able to do this one, guys. I'm sorry. But it's fine. Because I'm going to document every day until I hit 10K. And I might do the same until I hit 100K. Who knows? But that being said, guys, this was a very, very big learning experience for me. This has given me a lot of wisdom. A lot of wisdom. And if anything, when it comes to all my years in the agency game, I am now in the best position to get what I want. I'm now in the best position to get results from my clients, to sign a ton of clients with B2B ads, scale the agency, hit 10K a month. I'm in the best position to do so. So if I ever were to hit 10K a month in the agency, it's going to be now. Especially now that we just dropped 1K on the ads. And the last thing I will say is I know I'm different. I know I'm different from all these other people in my life. Because I genuinely do not want to be happy. I want to be great. And I feel like my identity is just so flawed. I have such a bad identity that has held me back from success. I've lied to people. I've misled people. I've completely missold who I am as a person to many, many people on YouTube, in person, family, friends, girls, to everyone you can imagine. Everyone. But that all changed. After my brother passed away. I don't know what happened. I don't know what did it for me, but it just changed. And I'm going to prove it to you guys by posting every single day on this channel until I do what I said I would do, which is hitting 10K a month. So that being said, guys, that's the month 2 summary. No matter what happens, I will hit $10,000 a month. No matter how long it takes, I will post a video every day until I do so. That being said, that's month 2. My name is Chris Udo, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.